Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So Lil Yachty was pulled over by a white cop who didn't believe the car was his. And September 4th, Yachty was pulled over and he tweeted about the incident. From Yachty's description, the stop was seemingly motivated by the officer not believing that the car belonged to him. He also pointed out that the officer was white, which caused many to believe the stop was racially motivated. Yachty didn't disclose what type of car he was driving, but he was apparently able to provide the officer with the bill of sale. Wow. And was let go, and the source is complex. So all praises be to our creator that he did have the bill of sale, because we don't know what could have transpired as a result of that. And you know, there's a scripture that says that the wicked watch it, the righteous, and seek it to slay them. See, these white racist cops, they want any little reason, especially if they suspect you're drug dealing, or if they just suspect you a black person with money and they may be trying to get a little bit of it. You know, we done heard of different situations where it's been some weight movers when it comes to the dope game, and the cops want to get a piece of that, right? They want to get some of that capital. So you know, I'm glad that everything worked out for brother Yachty and that he's okay. But see, God allows certain things to happen in our life to show us the reality of being black in America. Even though Yachty might have a lot of white fans, a lot of mixed fans, you dig? The creator will allow stuff in our lives to kind of prick at our consciousness. You know, and I hope that stays with Yachty. I'm glad he shared it out via Twitter to let everybody know of his experience, because it's black life in America. You know, this is America, as our brother Gambino said. And it's a reality, man. So our best bet at this moment, our best move is really to try to get as far away from these people as possible. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad says separation is more important than prayer. Meaning that what he's saying is our natures are different. We're like the goldfish, they're like the piranha. And our over 400 years of existence together, the natures have vividly, clearly displayed our two natures. You see, but now they try to say, well, look at the gangs and the thugs. They are a byproduct. They are the small gangsters, right? They are the small thugs acting out the circumstance that they have been put in for lack of resources, right? For lack of knowledge, right? But if you give them a proper knowledge of who they are and we give them resources, you will see them blossom and bloom into some of the best citizens that the world has ever seen. The real gangsters are in the White House, right? The real gangsters are these executives, right? So you know, it's not the dress of a man that we're worried about. God, our creator, doesn't care about that. It's about the heart of a person. And you can't judge a person, as I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, who's on the level of survival. You trying to judge people who have nothing to eat. You know, you see a man robbing a store, which is morally wrong, but his children has nothing to eat. You see, so yes, we could judge the act is wrong, but the person's heart, you know, that condition, you know, that's not the best situation to truly judge that person, right? That's a circumstance that may be brought out the worst in the person. So we can't judge our people because they are destroyed for a lack of resources, because they are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hell, they don't know who they are. They don't know their culture. That was stripped for them. Our history was stripped from us, right? Our God was stripped from us. So how can any of you white people open your mouth to judge us, to judge the condition of our people? That's because really you are ignorant to the hell of what your people put on our people, because this watered down public school system that is trying to eradicate and erode the transatlantic slave trade, and what happened to hundreds of millions of African people stripped from Africa, brought over here into America, westernized and Caucasianized. If the people knew what happened to us, there would be so much more sympathy of the condition in which a lot of black people are in right now. Like the world, like humanity, like society shows sympathy to those who went through the Jewish Holocaust, right? And the Jews make sure that we never forget what they experienced, right? Well, what they experienced is minuscule in numbers, not in the experience. No, I'm not going to say that, but in numbers, in digits, the amount of Africans that were lost compared to the amount of Jews, it almost makes the numbers of the amount of Jews look like child's play, right? Like 1 to 10,000 in those sense, right? So what was done to black people was catastrophic. And I'm sorry I kind of ventured off in that, but you know, I love defending our people no matter their condition, right? Because God has come for us, right? He's come to give us the knowledge of who we are and educate us with our true history, right? And bring us back up into our true nature, which is obedience to the will of God. And that's why, black brother and black sister, every time we do something wrong, it's something internally that eats at our core. And we're never truly at peace until we submit, right? And that's why we drink. And that's why we smoke, because we're trying to get away from the reality in which we're in, right? We're in a world we're born in a world that's, the scripture says we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. We didn't shape ourselves, right? This Western system of things has shaped us, family. So we got to get knowledge, and we got to get our true history, our true culture, and know who the true and living God is. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.